before we start everything else up, I want to present to you a 4.5-minute video that the City of North Glen made for us back in 2017 when we won the People's Choice Award. It's an award that businesses get when you get the best overall customer satisfaction. And there it just shows different patient testimonies, gives you a taste of what it's like here in the office. So it shows videos of him adjusting and also his history with chiropractic. So after that, Dr. Joe will come out, talk to you guys, be able to taste this, I was going to say taste the spine. Taste the wine and the chocolate.
It's fine anyway.
All right, here we go.
Choice Award is presented to Adjustments for Life and Dr. Joseph Arve for having the best product or service and overall customer satisfaction.
Adjustments for Life is a maximized living center, and it's just an amazing place for people to come and get healthy. Call me crazy, but what we do in this office every day is the solution to the healthcare crisis. Health doesn't come from a bottle of pills, a bottle of vitamins. I mean, we've got more gyms, we've got more nutrition stores, we've got more hospitals, we've got more Walgreens, and that's all good. But if you look at the statistics of people and their health, we see cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, divorce, poor test scores, childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, all getting worse. So on one hand, we're spending all of this money on healthcare, and yet society is not benefiting from all of that, except in here, that we get people back on their track of health and healing. I started this health thing back in 1987 by going to chiropractic college, and I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. And then I got out in 1991, I came to Colorado in 92, and man, I've been telling the same message, that your body needs no help to heal, just no interference. And every year, medical science has been validating what I've been doing here and what I've been saying for the last 25, almost 30 years. We call it Spine Geek Nation. I like to see a life-giving center like this in every city across the world, because what we do gives people back their health. It gives them back their hope. It gives them back their future. I'm still working 6 days a week. Why? Because the need is there. We see a lot of people. Why? Because the need is there. It's not that I have big goals to see a lot of people. It's that I realize that 1 in 3 women are on the road to being diagnosed with cancer sometime during their life. 1 out of 2 men. And so people say, oh, you're busy. How many do you see? I say, not enough, because the need in our city is like this, and we're just scratching the surface. So the vision of what I do right now, after 25 years, I'm trying to put everything down into a system that I can give my children, I can give other doctors to take around the world so we can put an end to sickness and suffering.
Dr. Joe has a gift and a talent for reading the body. He warms us up, gets us on the table, and treats individually what's needed. It's been a blessing to come here with the problems that I've had and come out with solutions.
It's amazing who we get to see. You know, I was the chiropractor for the Colorado Rapids professional athletes when they won their championship in 2010. I take care of Olympic athletes. I was the maximized living doctor for the Olympic team for wrestling and for judo in 2012, and our athletes won gold medals. I was in Rio, Brazil, and our Olympic athletes won gold medals there. So we take care of a lot of high-level athletes, but also we take care of newborn babies because of birth trauma. We take care of children because of ADHD and autism and just, you know, all the childhood health issues. We take care of teenagers because right now, the health of teenagers suffer the most. And where can they go to get really a non-toxic, healthy, loving healthcare provider? That's what we provide. And then adults, families, seniors, we want to keep them out of the nursing home. And so we really have a variety. We don't have an ideal customer. If you have a spine, if you're breathing, if you want to be healthy and maximize your health, that's who we see. My key to success, you know, I've been here 25 years, and it's not easy being in business for 25 years. And so I have to say God first, that this is His place. My family lets me be me. So my wife of 28 and a half years, she puts up with me. My children, we were family owned and operated for many years. My children work here. My team, I just love them to death, and their family. Our mission is people. It's all about people, and we tell people that in this office is life and fun and healing. Let us put your needs first and figure out what you need to be healthy, be happy, and be strong. And as people really genuinely feel that we care about them, then that, we never have a problem with new business or anything else, because when you love people, they love you back, and it's a fun place, and that's why we've been here for 25 years.
All righty. Welcome. All right. Welcome. It's Saturday morning. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? No. So, welcome. For those I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet, I'm Dr. Joe. Welcome. We're going to have fun today. We're going to learn a little bit. And really, I've been here for almost, my wife, Mrs. Arve, and I have been here pretty much almost 27 years, doing what you see here. And we started developing a fun time for people to come and to have a good time and to kind of see what this is all about. And so, welcome to my home. I have a house up in Brighton area, but this is really where we live. And so when you walk in, it's open, so that it's open and it's loving, and I can see what's going on and make sure everybody's needs are being met and things are happening. Our X-ray machine is right around there. We have state-of-the-art digital X-rays. Even in the back there, we have specialized thermography for newborn babies and pregnant mommies, so we can check their spines that way to find out if they're green grass or brown grass. I'll talk about that in a minute. This is our kids area where the kids play and color and have fun before they get adjusted. When you come into this office, it's not just walk in, crack, and leave. We have a job to do. We have a job to do to help your spine, help your life get corrected, and get you moving in the right direction. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But when you walk in, it's very specific and very strategic of what we do and why we do it. When you walk in, you check in. When you check in, all your information is privately held, but yet it's entered so that we can keep better track of where you're at, what's going on, and what's happening. Okay, it's totally paperless. It's pretty amazing. You drink water first, because when you drink water, that begins to unlock your spine, because if you sit all day like this, your discs get dry, like dried out sponges, and it literally locks you down, and you get that old lady, old man posture. So we'll have you drink water first. Then we have strategic exercises that we have to help open up your spine to turn God's healing power back onto your body. And then we have the adjusting area where we do the adjustments based on uniquely what your numbers tell you, your spinal numbers tell me. And then after that, we have the vibration platforms that will help speed up the healing process. So a lot of these things you see is what we use with Olympic athletes, with mommies, with babies, with adults who really want to get healthy and get green grass. Okay? And we have fun doing it because we have chocolate and we have red wine or white wine, organic wine, as far as that goes. Okay? After I'm done speaking, we invite you to come and enjoy. We have different types of chocolate. On the doctor, it tells you can have as much chocolate as you want. But there's a catch. It needs to be at least 70% dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or better. Okay? Anytime you want to have something sweet or just, I need something, I'm having a bad day, I deserve something, go ahead and break out of Lily's sea salt, 70% dark chocolate, and eat as much as you want of it. Enjoy yourself. I brought another one called Blood Orange. Try that one too. The team like, that one's even better. Double thumbs up. Because again, sugar can hurt you. But there's not much sugar in here. And emotionally, yeah, fix that. If we lose it, we lose it. That thing's going to fall over in a minute. It's like spit that out, so don't worry about it. But sugar can help you, but also we're about having peace and having fun. The mental battle over food can be overwhelming to where you sabotage yourself.
Yes.
So I help you through that as your doctor, okay? And then with the red wines and stuff, I'm not here to tell you not to drink, but be careful what you do drink, because it's like the difference of having an organic chocolate bar or just some kind of a chocolate bar that you can't even pronounce the ingredients that are in it. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Well, who cares? It's chocolate. No, your body cares. There's a big difference. And so the wine that we have here today, it's from Dry Farm Wines, but it's organic, biodynamic, it's sugar-free, carb-free, low sulfites, low alcoholic level. It's hand harvested and crafted, European imported. It's friendly for paleo, ketogenic approved. No commercial additives and no hangovers. So that's the fun part. So So, so as your doctor, we will have you start off with one bottle. No, I'm just kidding. You want to know why we're so busy? Because I'm like, you get wine, you get chocolate. Who cares what he does next? Right? Who cares? No, but let's talk about this for a second. Because it hurts my heart. I mean, it's like the older I get, I'll be 54 next month. Well, people my age, younger and older, are starting to die of crazy things that they thought they would never get. They said, oh, I feel fine, I'm okay. And next thing you know, they're going to their funerals. And it breaks my heart because that shouldn't be that way. And when we look at someone's health and someone's life, do we see the number of people who get diagnosed with cancer or heart disease or diabetes or depression or Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or obesity? Is that going up or is that going down in your culture, in your circle of friends? What would you say, going up or going down? It's getting worse. And here's ironically, do we have more gyms now around us? Yes. Do we have more? And it's cheaper. It's like $9 a month. It's cheaper. It's not more expensive. Do we have more vitamin stores? Yes. Whole Foods? Yes. Everybody on Pinterest is doing paleo, keto, intermittent fasting. So we have more and more knowledge than we've ever had. More hospitals, more doctor's offices, more Walgreens, more churches, and yet we have less and less health to show. So I'm getting crazy, serious, to where I will bring in chocolate and wine just to give me 4 hours to explain to you what I'm just kidding. What it is that we do here. And then when we're done, those who are guests can actually taste to do an adjustment, to see what it tastes like. Well, how can that happen? Listen, I've been around the world. I've been to Africa, where we've adjusted thousands of people in Africa. And, they came in, we analyzed them, we adjusted them, healing power on, and we had fun. Why do we not do that in America? I don't know. To me, it's like there's no difference whether I'm in Africa, whether I'm at the Olympics, whether I'm in a third world country, or whether I'm in Northland, right? We like to help serve people. And the best way we find is giving you a tour, finding out what this is all about. Because again, if I say go to church, what does that mean in America? If I say go to the chiropractor, sometimes that's even worse than, so what's this all about? That's what this is all about. And we're going to have fun. So each of you have some sheets of paper in your hand. I want to walk through this real quick and then we'll get on to the chocolate, okay? Here's how I explain what I do, okay? It's real simple. Right now in your life, you're either in 3 areas. You're either in green grass, you're in brown grass, or you're at dead grass, okay? Green grass means your body's working the way God designed it. God, means you have no need for medication, you have no need for shots, you have no need for surgery. Not because you're weird, but not because you don't have health insurance, but because you're healthy. Everything is working physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually like it should be, okay? We call that green grass. Brown grass is when your body's not working like you want it to. Emotionally, you feel like you're shutting down. Physically, you feel like you're shutting down. Spiritually, you feel like you're disconnected. And you see every day, every week, every month, every year, maybe now you're going to more doctor's visits. Maybe you're getting put on more medication. And that leads to more medication. Or now to more surgeries. You want to be healthy, but you feel like your body's just going the wrong way, and now you find yourself in a brown grass zone. And so, when you fill out your sheets, that's why I want to do an adult health survey. I want to see if there's any brown grass going on in your life. See, when you tell me brown grass to me in this world, in this culture, looks like infertility. It looks like autism, ADHD in children and adults, gut issues, headaches, cancer, heart disease. See, none of that should be there. Your body does not have to have that. You don't have to live with that, okay, if you don't want to. Diabetes, chronic pain, arthritis, depression, organ failure, obesity. See, your body grows that. Your body makes that because something's wrong. You're not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be green grass. That's what God made your body to be. But now you find yourself and everyone else out there, like you said, is at a state of brown grass. And if we don't do something different than everybody else is doing, then you end up dead grass. And you don't want to be there. That's maybe where your organs come out, your gallbladder, your tonsils, your uterus, your prostate, different man parts, different women parts. You're on more and more medications. Your arms are going numb. Your relationships are blowing up on you. Everything's just kind of falling apart. And you're way too young to be going through this. So what do we do now to get you back up to green grass? You have some options. And I'm going to walk you through that. But why do I even talk about that? Well, let's talk about this for a second. If I take grass seed and I plant it in the ground, I cover it up, and I water that grass seed, what will that grass seed do? It'll grow into what?
Grass.
It'll go into grass. And what color will that healthy grass be? Green. Does that make sense? Okay, very good. So as long as I water the seed knows exactly what to do. God made it that way. Everything that green grass needs is in the seed. As long as I water it and water as much as I need to, the seed says, then what God made that seed to do, it'll be green grass, right? Now here's the thing. If I kink this hose and I turn the water off to that green grass, what will your green grass begin to turn into? Does that make sense, guests? Brown grass. Why is it brown? Is it because God's mad at it? Or because it did something wrong? No, you just took away what the seed needed to make it green grass. You took it away. The seed needs no help, just no interference. So, and if I don't find the kink in the hose and we don't turn that water back on to the seed, then the seed will just follow through in its programming and make that grass dirt. But here's the thing. If I can catch your grass somewhere between here and here before it dies and turn the water back on, turn on a lot in the beginning, what will that brown grass begin to do? Go back to green grass. Okay? Well, in a nutshell, that's what I do as your doctor. I look at your spine first. I look where your numbers are. I'll talk about that in a minute. Then we change those numbers, and those numbers start to come back towards normal. Then your body turns the healing power back on, and your body goes back to health and healing. We call green grass. And then once we get you there, we find that most of our patients want to stay there for the rest of their life. So then we do maintenance care to keep you there. It's kind of how it works. I know it's real simple, but let me show you the confusing part, okay? Everybody take their sheet here and turn it over to this part. Oh, wait, where's the other part at? You guys have it on the other side? No, okay. So let me ad-lib here. Sorry, my bad. Well, what are we going to do to take you from brown grass to green grass? Well, here's the thing. The power of the green grass and the brown grass and dead grass was in the seed. Life and death is in the seed, right? So when your mommy and daddy got together and made you, sperm and egg came together and a seed was formed. God blew on it, and that happened in your mama's belly. The first thing was made in your mama's belly was your brain and your spinal cord. So for 9 months, your brain and spinal cord knitted you together. All that stuff you read about, that's what happens. If you would have came out at 5 months and not 9 months, why is that a problem? You're not done cooking yet, right? What's cooking you? The power in the seed. And then at 9 months, the seed spits you out, not 15 months, but 9 months, you get spit out. Now, everything you need to be green grass, to be healthy, which is in the seed that made you in the womb, now takes care of you. For up to, science will tell us, 120 years. So you're programmed to be green grass every day of your life for up to 120 years. That's normal. That may not be what you see out there, but that's what you see in here. Oh, it's a miracle. No, that's what happens, really. You have headaches, now they're gone. You have back pain, now you're gone. You have this, that, now it's gone. Why? Because we simply turned on the healing power back inside your body, and we know how to work with that. But it's confusing because as your doctor, yeah, I will work on your attitude. I'll work on your smile. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you're okay. I will work on your exercise. We work out here every Saturday at 8:30. Worked out this morning. It was hard. It was a good one, though. It was good. We will work on your diet and nutrition. So I help you with that. I'm your nutritionist. I apply kinesiology. If you need vitamins, we'll make sure you get the right kind and not overtake or not undertake. So I work on those things because everybody thinks that's for health. But here's the thing. There's people out there who go run marathons and they drop dead of heart attacks. People who eat really clean, paleo, organic, and they get breast cancer and die. So it's not just diet and exercise alone. We've learned over the years. what makes us successful is that A, we start with the brain and nerve system first. We've got to get the kink off the hose first. What your hose is to your grass, your spine is to your life, to your body, to your emotions, to your health, to your organs, to your hormones. Every one of these nerves is in charge of every single part of you. And again, as long as your spine is straight like this, your brain has no problem keeping you strong, healthy, green grass. Okay? And from the side, if you have good posture like this, your brain has no problem. It's designed to make you strong and make you healthy. Right now, your brain's telling your heart to beat. It's telling your lungs to breathe. If you cut yourself, it tells you it works it all. You don't have to think about it. It just does it. And it needs no help, just no interference. So, I said that we take care of babies. Well, not because they have back pain, but when's the first time you ever get a vertebrae twisted or pulled on out of place? At the birth process. Well, why? Because in America, especially in America, as soon as that head shows up, what do? The doctor or nurse wants to pull on it, twist it, pull it out of the womb, right? Or forceps are used, or vacuum extraction are used. You get the cone head, or you get a cesarean section where they break the suction and bring the baby out, or even a breech birth. So usually birth trauma is the first time you get a kink in your hose, a pinch on your nerve system. Now think about that. When did you start brushing your teeth? As soon as the tooth showed up, right? What if this is the first time you're ever hearing me telling you that you should brush your teeth? And now you're a dentist. How much work do I have to do to make your teeth green grass? How much is that bill going to be to make your, you know what I'm saying? So here's the first time you're ever hearing that. You should have had the spine checked at birth. That maybe your life of brown grass started the day you were born, and I'm sorry we didn't meet you sooner. But now you're here today. And so, how do I tell? We look at your spine on and examine x-rays and see what's going on. If it looks like that, then there's your problem. Not because that hurts. What are these vertebrae doing to your nerves? What's happening to the brain's ability to talk to the body? Shutting down. Green grass, brown grass, and if we don't get that straightened out and get it fixed, dirt. And then, same thing here. Now here's the cool part. There's numbers. There's a 45-degree arc curve in your neck, 45-degree arc in your lower back. That's your magic number. If you have a number 45 here and here, as we measured on the x-rays, then your brain has the ability to make you green grass. The problem is that nobody knows their numbers. Oh, I know chiropractic. Really, what's your spinal number? Well, I don't know. Did you ever get x-rays? No. And if you did they explain to you? Well, no. Here's the problem. If I take an x-ray of you and I see that from the side, what are your vertebrae doing to your nerves? Pinching them. Your number 45 is going down, moving away from normal, and the further it is from normal, now the more pinching on these nerves, and the more trouble you're in. Eventually you have pain. Not right away though. Eventually you have pain. Same in your lower back. You should have a good curve like this, but if you lose that because we sit all day, or we're riding all day, or we text all day, then you lose it and the numbers go away from normal. Just like a high blood pressure means action must be taken, low numbers on these curves means action must be taken. It must be corrected if you want your body to go back to green grass. And so, as you look at your chart, when I said I want to survey your health, what I really mean is I want to see how your spine and nerve system is treating you. So if you have shoulder pain, leg or arm pain, low back pain, fatigue, tired, menstrual issues, dizziness, then there's a nerve somewhere being pinched by your spine that's not able to make you green grass. And those symptoms are warning signs that your body's expressing, saying, hey, help me. And it's not asking for a magic pill or a magic vitamin. It needs the pressure off that nerve. It needs to kink off the hose. That's what it wants so it can heal you. So headaches, inconsistent bowel movements, neck pain, chronic illness, carpal tunnel syndrome, poor sleep, those are all signs of brown grass. And if you have that, the good news is I can help you. I can help you. Inability to concentrate, heart issues, allergies, asthma, digestive issues, sinus issues, foot, knee, hip pain. See, pain is, if I, we worked out this morning, and Craig, and if my legs are sore because I worked out, that's normal. That means nothing wrong. I worked out hard, right? We worked out hard today. But if a month later you're still hurting and you can't walk, now you have a healing problem, and that's when you look to the nerve system. That's, if you were up for 3 days because you're taking care of kids and you have a headache, duh, that's why lack of sleep does. Take a nap. But if you have headaches off and on all the time and they're not going away, then we need to get that nerve system checked. See what your spinal numbers are to get them better. So, and again, if you're a guest, how long have you had this pain? How long have you had the symptoms? At worst, how does it feel? Does it cause you to be moody or irritable? Does it interrupt your sleep? Does it restrict your daily activities? Are you unable to work like you want to? You can't do chores anymore. See, pain's hard. Again, I'll be 54 next month. There's times I do hurt for a long time. So when someone says, "Oh, I'm like, I get it." Now, some of it's self-inflicted because of just my workouts and things like that and what I do. But it's okay. My body will heal. It's all right. It'll get over it. I need to practice what I preach. Does your pain, does your life affect your decision-making, give you a poor attitude, decrease production, exhausted at the end of the day, lose patience with others? Are you hindered? You can't even work out like you want to anymore. And the question is, what do you want to do about it today? Today's about a call of action, not just eating chocolate and sipping wine. But if you would like to schedule an appointment for a complete exam and x-rays, then check that box. If you want to come to a nutrition class on stress management, weight management, we've got stuff coming up. Check that box. I'd like a chiropractic doctor, that'd be me, to call you and discuss things before making an appointment. That's fine. Check that box too. And then put your name and everything at the bottom there. If you want to get checked and adjusted today, then I ask you to go ahead and sign the back part there, and then I'm going to be done in a minute. We'll bring you over to the table. I'll talk to you. We'll greet you, and we'll go from there. If you're wondering about what that adjusting tool is that I'm using, I have a really cool article on that. And if you're wondering what it takes to get started in this practice, I'm glad you asked. After you check the box saying, yes, I want an appointment with Dr. Joe, he's really cool, I want to see what's going on, I want to see what my spinal numbers are. It's all you're checking out. What are my numbers? I've checked everything else. What are my numbers? So you would come in, we do a complete history, you fill out your paperwork. When we come in, we do an exam, we give you another tour of the office, we give you an exam, check your posture, check your range of motion, start looking for what's going on. Then we take x-rays. Can I adjust you with that x-rays? Yeah. But can we watch your numbers get better and know whether you need 3 times a week, twice a week? No, I need the x-rays to show me your numbers. So we take that to manage your care so that we get the predictable changes. Then after that visit, you come in and I tell you this is what's going on, here's where you're at, and we start doing a few adjustments to get the ball rolling. Okay? It's like Sophia's doing, like you've done. Okay, everybody's done. Then, after a few days, we'll set up a time to go over the x-rays with you and a spouse if you have one. If not, that's okay. Right? But is this place weird or is it weird? So good luck coming here and then going home trying to explain that to your family. So let me save you the fights, because trust me, I know those fights happen. We come together, we bring everybody, we sit, I explain everything, we spend an hour going over, we show you your x-rays, we go over how many visits you need, what's it going to cost. And again, when it comes to cost, we try to make everything fair for you, okay? And we get you better. That's how it works. Those 3 visits are worth, it could be between $500 to $1,000 depending on what hospital you walked in and depending on what doctor you went to. Well, if you want to make the appointment and you're serious, this is $99. And you can just pay that while you're sipping wine and eating chocolate after your adjustment, okay? If for your family, if there's more of you want to get checked, then it's $149. That's how it works. And then when we go over the x-rays, you know what you need to do, then you're free to make your decision. There's no catches. We'll look at your insurance if you have insurance. We'll figure all that out. Really, there are no secrets here. I've been here almost 27 years. I don't plan on going anywhere. If you're like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and I want to get better, this is where we start. Okay, this is where we start. All right, very good. Now, as you're filling that out, fill out the one sheet, sign the other sheet, and we're going to start in just a second. We're on a mission. The more people that live these 5 essentials, the healthier our world's going to be. Call me crazy. Every day I wake up, and here's what happens. I don't have my key. Pretend this is the key. Every day I wake up and I go, thank you, God, for today. And he goes, here you go. Here you go. Here's the health and healing of this planet. Good luck. Have fun. I won't leave you, forsake you, but go to work. So my job is to make sure all of you live healthier and live happier and have a better day than you did today. That's my job. That's my role. That's why God gives me breath. So this is our opportunity to take that. So we're on a mission. So we do these. The next one is September 24th. We do this kind of thing. We have fun. We work out. We have a good time. But we also bribe you to bring your friends here. And we give you chances to win wine and chocolate. So, we have a list of names here. Let's see who's going to win some wine and some Lily's dark chocolate. Let's see. All right, number 34788. It's the last number I always met. 4.
Yay!
Hey, there we go. All right. So you get some dark chocolate and 2 bottles. So the party's at your house tonight. All right. Very good.